Hello, I'm Scott Whittaker, Hanson Supply Chain Manager for Aggregates for Eastern Region. I'd like to begin today by acknowledging the Wadi Wadi people who form part of the wider Dharawal tribe, the traditional custodians of the land on which we gather today, and pay my respects to elders past and present. I'd also like to extend that respect to Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people that are here today. My colleagues and I have put this video together for you to show you what we do at Bass Point Quarry. As a brief history, Bass Point was first quarried in the 1880s and took its more modern form in the 1960s with the construction of a fixed plant. From this time through to 2013, the site utilised the jetty to ship concrete aggregates to Sydney. Future shipping will be dependent on finding a viable port in Sydney. The old plant was recently decommissioned following the site being issued a new consent in 2014 and the construction of a new fixed plant in 2019. The new consent permits up to 4 million tonnes per year, with a maximum of 3 million tonnes by road and the balance requiring to be shipped by sea. Annual volumes over the last 10 years have typically been about 2 million tonnes per year, and this is made up of concrete aggregate, asphalt aggregate and road bases. These materials are predominantly delivered into Greater Sydney. Apart from the new crushing plant, transforming the site to align with the new consent was a significant construction project. This included a large screening bund, a new high voltage supply underground, and several buildings including a workshop, laboratory, offices and amenities. Now I'm going to pass you on to my colleagues Miles and Chelsea to take you through the site in more detail.
Thanks Scott. Hi, I'm Miles Chester, Bass Point Site Operations Manager. It's a busy site, with the consent allowing 24/7 operations, including production and sales. Our fixed plant is rated at 1,000 tonne an hour in the primary and 650 tonne an hour in the secondary, including crushing and screening. It features a high level of flexibility for blending, which allows us to optimise our materials. It also features enclosed storage within concrete silos, a pre-coat plant and a pug mill. I'd like to show you through two strategic items currently in focus, and to do that, we're going to relocate down into the pit. So here we are down in the pit. Bass Point has two pits either side of the fixed plant, both approved to 40 metres below sea level. Both short and long-term pit planning is underway to maximise our reserve and optimise our load and haul efficiencies. Recent improvements in this area are starting to shine through in our site's performance KPIs. These include changes to blast practices, more in-depth operator training and using the wealth of data to provide feedback and track performance. The management team is reviewing how to sustainably increase the site's output from 2 million tonne to 3 million tonne per annum. This may include the change to roster structures and the addition of extra resources. Now I'll pass you on to Chelsea to run through some of the site's recent sustainability initiatives.
Thanks Miles. Hi, I'm Chelsea, Bass Point Supervisor for Environment, Sustainability and Safety. In addition to the environmental management plans required under the consent, Bass Point has a range of sustainability initiatives to align with Heidelberg's aspirations in these areas. Looking at CO2 emissions, the site's base electricity load reduced 15% from 2021 to 2022. There's future potential for a solar array on the screening bund at the northwest of site. This concept has been received favourably by local government and the community. Looking at sustainable products, the site is currently working on a modification to the consent. This will allow integration of circular aggregates into the supply chain. The site also has several initiatives relating to biodiversity, land management and reducing water use. For example, the site has planted 1,500 native trees and shrubs in the last 2 years. Thanks for letting me share this with you. I'll now pass you back to Scott.
Thanks Chelsea, we're really proud of those sustainability initiatives. As you can see, Bass Point is a unique site and an extremely valuable asset for Hanson. We hope you've enjoyed hearing about the site's history, operations and sustainability initiatives. Thanks for listening and bye for now.